So we're in the studio now. We're going to look at the effects of the direction of light on your portrait. So there's basically three types of directions of light, and that is front lighting, side lighting, and back lighting. What are we going to do now, Steve?
So I'm going to start with the front light, and simply I'm just going to take this umbrella and move it.
So Steve's going to move that right to the front of Jessica, our model today. You'll use this a lot of times with beauty lighting. You might add another reflector underneath to help it out, but this is a nice look for a straight-on light.
It's a little like overbearing almost.
It is.
So what I'm going to do a variation off that. I'm going to do it from a 45-degree angle.
Okay, so he's moving it to more of a classic Rembrandt look. So if you ever look at any of the old Rembrandt paintings, you're going to see a nice triangle of light on the far side of the face. And this is just a very classic way to do it, and a great way to start when you're new to portrait.
I think so. You know what I think I'm going to do is actually move to something that's a little more dramatic,
okay,
like a side light.
Yeah, so again, side lighting is not a traditional look, but it does look very dramatic, and it can really change how your subject kind of looks and feels in a picture.
Yeah, it might not be something I'd use for, you know, a fashion or beauty shot, but it has a good effect.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a variation on that even. Let's lower this down.
Okay, so what he did is he just took the direction of light from up top, pouring down, and you've just lowered the actual direction of light so it's more flat right into the subject. And again, we have another change.
Totally different look.
You ready to get really dramatic?
Let's go wild.
So let's go to the final one. While Steve's taking off that umbrella, we're going to talk about a minute about backlighting. So backlighting on its own is usually not a type of lighting that we use to light a portrait. It's one that we're going to use to accent a portrait. So it generally a lot of times would just be used as a rim light around the back of our subject. So like for now, Jessica, we'll take a look and see how it looks.
Oh, perfect example.
So now you've got that nice glow around her, and now you can start seeing how just changing the direction of light changes the whole look, feel, mood of your portrait.
All right, so it's time for your pro tip pop-up. These are going to be extra little tidbits of information that will pop up every once in a while during these lessons. But have you ever noticed when you're looking at a picture, especially a portrait, or maybe it's a little close-up portrait, there's an extra sparkle or glimmer in someone's eyes that makes their face look alive and full of vigor and action. You know what that's from? That's from a catchlight. Catchlights are incredibly important when you're taking a portrait. When you're taking a picture of anybody, it gives them the sense of life because you can see the life in their eyes. Now I'm going to show you a picture of a shot that looks great, but take a look. There's no catchlights in that picture. Now take a look at this picture with the catchlights. Same face, same angle, but wow, that one really has life. So what I want you to do is make sure that you use the flash every time you're taking a picture of a person. Even if you set your flash at the lowest setting, you're going to still get that glimmer in their eyes. All right, so always make sure that you have a catchlight when taking a picture of people. Now that catchlight doesn't have to just come from a flash, from manipulated light, but it can come from a window, it can come from a reflection, a reflector, from the sun. Wherever it is, just make sure that the face is pointed towards the light so you can actually pull in that catch light.